What does Black history mean to me? Ooh, that's a tough question. It means so many things.
Black history means to me.
Black history means to me.
Black history means to me.
Black history mean to me?
Black history means to me.
Us.
To us.
Black history to me is celebrating excellence 365.
It's just, a chance to be grateful for where we are and just the opportunities that we have, and just thinking forward to the next generation and just hoping that it continues to just grow.
Respecting the journey of my family, my ancestors.
It's such an important part of our history, and as long as there remains injustice and unfairness, we've got to continue to recognize what has happened in the past and how we can learn from that to make lives better for all Americans.
It's who I am. It's where I come from. It's my legacy. It's about our journey here.
The teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. of not being discriminated against, or learning how to be non-violent towards something that makes no sense toward other humans. So use your mind instead of your fist.
I can have an opportunity like this to come down to the King Center and to remember the people who came before me.
An opportunity for not only Black people, but for the world to stop, take time, and carve out honor for my people and my culture.
Trying to teach the younger group to keep some of the stuff that Dr. Martin Luther King went through alive. It's your history, it's a passion of where you come from, and it's how to maintain it in a civilized manner.
It's important to know your history in order for you to be able to understand your present and further make changes for your future.
To me, it's more of like your background, your heritage, something to be proud of, more than just a month. It's something you should live forward to and look forward to every day.
I'm inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King for the good job he did. And all of us, you can be aware of injustice, around the world. He started, but it's not over yet. We still have a lot to do. All of us, we have to continue the legacy that he was started.
It's love, power, knowledge, just guidance, spreading the word and letting every generation know the history of what people have gone through and how we're still fighting and how we're going to continue to fight and just how we're going to go through this.
We can conquer it by putting ourselves together as Black people. We have to join our hands together and make a difference and show that we can do it and we can continue his legacy.
It's just a good time to reflect and think about how far we've come as a people and think about our ancestors and what they did for us. A lot of things that we do now that we wouldn't be able to do years ago. So it's just a good time to reflect, think about where we came from, how far we came.
We vow to be the positive example of manhood.
We vow to be the positive example of manhood.
And brotherhood.
And brotherhood.
To be a brother to brothers.
To be a brother to brothers.
Brother to sisters.
Brother to sisters.
And brother to the community and institutions to which we belong.
And brother to the community and institutions to which we belong.
One person that I admire is Bosema St. John. She is a Chief Marketing Officer. And I love her because she's authentic, she's unapologetically Black, and she makes space for other people to succeed.
It's everything. Black history is what the world is. Black history created the world. Black history prolongs the world, and Black history will continue within the world.
That chapter that basically made our history change.
Just bring peace, love with all races, coming together. There's so much craziness in the world that we don't need to be fighting over all this, racial, religion, just, come together.
I just think it's really beautiful to see, our heritage and our roots and where we come from and the struggles that we've overcame and the ingenuity that we as African Americans had, and still have to this day.
Anything that can continuously inform you throughout years of your life, that's the most important thing about life.
Yeah.
And Black history is the most important teaching in life.
Yeah.
You can't learn anything better than that.
That people should have the same thing and the same places to eat at, and never have segregation with each other.
Never have segregation with children, that's right.
I
I get to learn about what my ancestors had to go through, and I got to see Martin Luther King Jr.'s house today, and hopefully throughout my years I can learn more and more about what happened back then.